So yeah, I guess just 3 weeks or 4 weeks into spring ball, I mean, what's been the biggest difference you've seen, just from like the defensive line and from your own play?
The pace. Like I've had a noticeable difference in the pace, and like my technique and like overall has just gotten better. So it's really nice.
And what's it like been working with like Coach Talavea and Coach Wright?
It's been great. Like it really zoned in on like little details, and I can see my game improving just by that.
And I can't remember if it was Jafari or Chance who mentioned it like last week, said that, you guys have learned like, hey, you got to be not just on time, but like 5 minutes early for everything. Like, how much has that kind of sunk in with everyone? Like, you got to kind of follow the rules. It's a new regime kind of going here.
Yeah, like with the older guys doing that, like falling in with the new regime, the younger guys fall in line. So it's been easy.
Is it a little bit more, Mario seems a little tougher as far as the disciplinarian goes from the last regime? That's what kids are saying.
Yeah, it's more disciplinary, but it's good for us. So it's
why? And in what way is it more disciplinary?
It's like if you're not here on time, you get disciplined for that. Like if you mess up on this, they're not gonna like sugarcoat and like put you off to the side and like don't worry about it. They're gonna critique you right there, and like get in there and get you right.
We heard that Mario stopped practice today because people weren't going hard enough. Maybe in between.
It's a standard.
That's a standard. What was that like? Was it surprising, or you're used to it by now?
No, yeah, it's been for weeks now. Like it's a standard, it's a certain standard that we uphold, and like I've kind of felt it in practice. I was like it's not going right. Like we're going to get stopped at some point in time, or he's going to like eventually like cut it off. But when he did that, it wasn't no surprise. Like the most of us, so we were ready for it.
Sorry, you look like you're in the best shape that you've been in since you came here. Talk a little bit about that aspect of things and the work you've been doing with Coach Feld and those guys in the weight room.
Well, I've just been working hard. Like I was never really like in the weight room. We focus on key muscles and stuff like that. So zoning in on that, it's being my last year and stuff like that. I'm taking it way more serious. So just been locked in really.
Jordan, what's different about Leonard Taylor? Where has he grown his game? And what has Jake added to the Southern Cal player as far as his skills, what he brings to the table?
Well, with Jake being from here, it's like he fell in line perfectly. So it was nice. And Leonard, he's getting more like detailed in his work, like more hands and stuff like that. So everybody's falling in line. It's all meshing together like a family. So, sir.
Are you seeing evidence that physicality is improving with this team? And when you guys watch film?
Yeah. Every day in and day out, we see the physicality getting better and better. Like we make an emphasis on that in every film review we watch.
And in what way does that show? Is it tackling? Is it?
It's everywhere, like tackling, running, like disengage, engaging, like every little part of football we've noticed.
But any offensive line coaches have different approaches. Alex Mirabal is different, obviously, from how Garen Justice taught. Is there anything in technique of the offensive linemen, the interior guys you go about, where you see a clear difference in going against them in practice in technique or how they operate compared to last year with Jakai or any of the interior linemen, Jordan?
The offensive line was just gotten older, gotten like more experience, grown up. You can tell like when we go at each other, it's not like one side is like just completely beating the other side. It's like we're clashing heads, so it's like really professional out there.
Anything you can say about Jalyn Rivers in particular?
He's
just getting back. I mean,
yeah, he's getting back, and it's like he never left. Like he's solid, sturdy, so he's a good guy.
What does he do well other than being solid and sturdy?
What is he?
Yeah.
Like pass rush, like everything, like pass block, pass protection, run protection, like I go against him most of practice, so I feel it every practice. Like he's good.
Smart, pretty smart.
Yeah,
guy.
real smart. Like he can read everything really fast.
With the basketball team doing really well, you ever get mixed up with Jordan Miller on the basketball team? Anyone
like,
text you like, oh no, I'm the other one?
Like literally, like on social media and stuff like that. When I see it, like I try to support them as much as I can. Like with them going, like what did they go to the 16s?
Elite Eight.
Elite Eight, yeah, Elite Eight. Like I try to support them as much as I can, and like sometimes when I get tagged, it's like Mill J70 with the 3-pointer, and I'm like, that's not me. that's not me. So it's cool, it's funny, but it's nice.
Have you had any classes with him or talked to him?
Kind of the same question, I think. Yes. Have you met him, talked to him?
I've met him in, we have like study hall upstairs. I've met him up there a couple times, but other than that, that's about it.
Thanks so